My dear boy, if only you'd become a traitor like your father. If only you'd kept your nose out of the history books and never so much breathed the accursed name of Solde. But you did, and now you were doomed. Doomed! Doomed!
Those balls. Don't make me say no more. I've got a family to feed. Bro. Bro, ain't nobody gonna know, dude. Just say it, dude. Just say it, bro. Ain't nobody watching, dude. Ain't nobody around here, dude. Just say it, dude. Fuck your family, dude. Just say it. Help us. Master Hob, is everything quite alright? No! Stand back, Ellie! He's a zombie! Hunger. I hunger for your brains. Damn, there's no saving the man. Arkaviun, do what you must. Alright, I'll clap his cheeks. Easy clap. Wait, that's it? All I did was show him my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and he freaked out? Miss Ellie, there is something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe, and promise me that you will not attempt anything rash, as you did the time when the fiend took aim at my own life. But what is he to tell her? I love you? I'll be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the day when I may hear what it is you would share with me. Oh, dude, is Briardian and Ellie, dude, are they gonna hook up, my guy? Shit, my boy's getting it in. What's up, guys? We are back at it again. That's right, last time we finished the second to last patch and we defeated the octopus and his buddy. I thought we killed him, but I'm glad we did it because I hope the octopus finds love one day in the future. Who knows who it will be? Who knows? But today we're going to be starting the final patch of the Hildibrand questline in the Realm Reborn. That's right, we're going to be finding out who is the thief, and we're going to clap his cheeks, baby. That's right. But enough of that. Let us just jump straight into it, dude. Ellie, hello. I'm here for the final quest line. I was wondering when you'd show up, Arkaviun. I hope you haven't made any plans for the day, because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. He killed someone! If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed for 3 victims already, all influential members of the Old Dawn Society. Mr. Many-Faces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same: to wait till 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Bro, he's psychotic! Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mythos Eye's been selling like Pond's cakes. So she in this for the money. Oh wow, that's crazy. What a shocker. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Arkaviun? The hidden treasure of Old Dawn, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you know who. To Sunsilk Tapestries. Okay. Alright, sir. Hello. Well now, if it ain't my favorite venturer and my favorite Mytholite reporter, long with I'm, tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? I see. As much as I'd like to help you two with my best mates, I'm afraid you found Old Wyman at a loss. Ulda has more than his fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could be after it just about any of them. I can tell you this much though. Whatever the thief's got his eye on, it's got the Sultan's sworn at it right thither. Word has it that they formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. The Sultan's sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we have got. Come on, Arkaviun. I say it's time we paid a visit to the hearts of the sworn. Okay. Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the worrying type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourself involved in this. She has to. She's a reporter, dude. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put your pretty neck at yours and risk trying to play the hero. Bro, she's literally not even lifted a finger every time we've done something. She's just been yelling at us and bitching at us and insulting us the whole time. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I am ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is about more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Arkaviun, time is of the essence. Alright, good talk, Wyman. So, that you got information, do you? Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. Thou bugging me with the broadsword. It's the Gentleman of Light's adventuring companion and that catty but cute reporter from the Myth of Light. Well, if it isn't a self-styled warrior of light, tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Sultan's sworn recruiter to land yourself in this position? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing the Gentleman of Light standing tall and triumphant the day, it moved me to the depths of my soul, like I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero master Hildibrand. The Sultan's sworn were impressed with my commitment and my sword, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wow, dude, congrats on the promotion, or the invitation, or whatever, the recruit. Wait, don't tell me. You've come to assist Master Hildibrand in his investigation, haven't you? Cool. Why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the mates who united me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Phyllis. She's one of the Swan's best and something of a history buff. It seemed, when she heard the thief was targeting the 4 relics of Baladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'll be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, aight? Trust me not to touch anything what? There's nothing out here. The fuck do you want me not to touch? What, that pot of plants over there, dude? A pleasure to meet you, Phyllis. My name is Ellie. We're from the Myth of Light. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case and would appreciate any information that may shed light on the recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie. And if I am not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one of Arkaviun Grin, yes? That's right. Hello. You know Arkaviun? As any regular reader of the Myth of Light would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand. Briardian, hello! The Sultan's sworn, the elites of the Yoldar's elite. I can only hope but to prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briardian, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, Arkaviun, a moment if you would. Right here, very good. Now face me, and don't move an ilm. Inspector, what is this in your... The fuck did you do? Demasking dust, a formula of my own devising that would allow us to see right through the thieves' disguises. Analyzing the mask left behind at Vesper Bray, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counteragent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Or your concoction didn't work. Just saying, there's a chance. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan's Sworn at our disposal, we were able to produce a limited supply. So you're useless, is what you're saying. I see. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Voldar, the last of the 4 lost relics of Baladia. I fear not. I've poured through the histories time and again, but the only mention of these 4 relics is vague reference and an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend, and the righteous glade. The legend goes on to describe 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Baladian heroes, but makes no mention as their appearance or nature. I see. This is getting a little weird. 3 times we have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he fooled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Bahadian origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of damasking dust, and instructed them to be on lookout for any suspicious personages. The Black God will be in the chains before he can lay dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, my lady. There's no shot. There's no shot that the thief doesn't know this is what's gonna happen. For all we know, the thief is going to reveal his face and pretend to be a guard himself, using his normal face, and no one's gonna notice it because he doesn't have the mask on. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murderers perpetrated by our quarry. The Sorcerer Sworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. Okay. I bet. A ladies ask, and a gentleman answers. Is that Hildy? Shee, look at him. Yes, don't worry from your heart, my lady. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the demasking dust that is the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. A shame. That? Well, he looks like he's legit.
Inspector Hildibrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far. The head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an official scholar. Other than that, they were all influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threats connected to 3.
What? Oh, this will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with the cudgel? Gutted with the great sword? Strangled with the subligor, mayhap?
I'm afraid that we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of the two more even as we speak. We must take action, and quickly.
Understood, my lady. Clothes may be scarce, but worry not. My realm, renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see to this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice.
Wow, what a gentleman. He's my hero. Your presence is heartening indeed. Inspector Hildibrand, friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you will put it to good use.
Alright, Hildy. You ready, Kurt? Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend. I like your gusto, but you're auditioning to be my assistant. I fear that role has already been filled most ably. I will never take your assistant role from Nashu. She's perfect. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of his all admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly, Arkaviun, my ever loyal associate. Oh, wait, so I am your associate? Am I not your associate? You need to choose now between me and Nashu. It's time. You need to choose. And now, my ever loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site of which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from the equity sins of Sisimo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever loyal associate. We must put Miss Phyllis's demasking dust to good use. Hopefully Hildibrand does not have the demasking dust because he's going to fuck it up. Watch. These are flowers. Flowers, yes. It is all becoming clear now. Our phantom killer is a florist who, in his hurry to escape, carelessly mislaid his wares. Obviously not. Just what do you think you're doing? Hey! Hey! Who that?
I am one who put the flowers there, eh? So honor the memory of my poor boy. You dared to follow his memories, eh? Eh?
1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, on my own dear mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. As I was just saying, these flowers were clearly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean... Yeah, that's exactly what you were saying.
Leave this place. Run away while you still can. Far away. Run far. Run, or he'll turn you into a zombie just like my poor boy.
A zombie? A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense.
Not nonsense. My boy history. Oh, have you not heard the horrors of the Sildee? Hey, Uldar's sibling nation against which we waged war centuries ago. Much blood was shed by both sides, aye, but I speak of far greater horrors than death, an unholy draught brewed by Sildan alchemist, one with the power to turn the living into the dead, that his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers, the traitor spurned.
That sounds sketchy, dude.
They turned my poor boy into a heap of rotten flesh and ran him through, but you won't hear that from the Sultan's sworn, for all alone knows why. But they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay my last respects.
Those bastards!
The traitor spurned. I'd heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing, just who are we dealing with here? A Sildan, I'm sure of it. Aye, only a Sildan would know the recipe. But the last remnants of Sildan died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did! They did! He calls himself the Phantom Thief. He does, but did it ever occur to thee that he might be the honest to God's phantom? Hey? Hey? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandmother. I did, about the 4 relics of the Balladia and the powers they behold. The power to exact justice.
So this dude's like centuries, years old? The fuck is going on? How?
The Inspector of Sildan has returned to wreak vengeance on us. Woe, woe unto us all. Have the 4 warriors of light forsaken us? My dear boy, if only you'd become a traitor like your father. If only you'd kept your nose out of the history books and never so much breathed the accursed name of Silde. But you did, and now you were doomed. Doomed! Doomed!
Alright, well, we're gonna figure this out. Who this? That bleeding wholesome here somewhere. I can feel it in my follicles. Who that? Oh, it's this dude! The most potent hair tonic the rum has ever seen. Aye, that it was. For all of a fortnight, afore my flowing locks fell out over again. And just as I was chatting up with a lovely young lass at the quicksand, just to twist a knife and extra ill. Wow, dude, that is so fucked up. His hair fell out again? And while you was talking to some chick, dude? Oh, that's embarrassing. Mountebank, charlatan, I'll find that so-called inspector and his sorry band and pull every last strand of hair from their bleeding skulls. No, not my luscious locks. You can't do that. It's all becoming clear to me now that dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I suspected from the start. Like a zombie picking away its rotting flesh, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has peeled away the foul scab of uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Wow, that's crazy. You're so good, Hildy. Wow. Open ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless deduction. Our phantom thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and the dead for nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate this tortured soul that it might abandon its vengeful vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. But what is true nature of the specter's grievances? Without his knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage its rancor. Let us begin our search at the Thaumaturge's Guild. Doubtless, the tomes there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling and nations. Okay, we gotta go read. I don't like to read. Notwithstanding the abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Sildea might serve as well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. You can count on me, Inspector Browning. Whatever knowledge is to be gleaned at the guild, I shall not escape my inspector's eye. Good luck!
Gods are good. You're the adventurer who saved me back in the ruins, researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Silde. Are you? Why, I'm pleased to say that I have more than a passing familiarity with the ancient history. To understand the history of the siblings' nation, one must go back further still to the birth of their mother nation, Balladia. The 5th astral era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts burgeoned and great civilization have commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the 6th Umbral calamity, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake.
Mages are reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. It was a small band of those survivors that found their way into Thunderland, where they would found the nation of Baladia some 8 centuries ago. Imagine, a government of mages, by mages, and for mages. What wonders might have been brought, and Baladian civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not to be. Interesting. What say you? Greetings, traveler. You will learn the war between Ul'dah and the fallen Sultanate of Silde. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in an outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah emerged victorious, leaving it once proud sibling nation in smoldering ruins. As the histories tell it, the battles fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Ul'dah's superior number, Sildan alchemists devised a most horrific stratagem, employing a frightful formula known as the traitor spur that they brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. What? Some theories have it that they even employed the potion on those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Sends shivers up the spine just thinking about it. No, it is truly a crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. But this is why we still got zombies? Those people that are zombies, they could never truly die, right? Unless we shoot them in the head or something? I don't know how zombies work in this game. What's that you say? You seek knowledge of the bad blood between Ul'dah and Silde. I suppose I can spare a moment or two, but take good notes. I am not fond of repeating myself. The two scales, one of gold, one of silver, the gold of Ul'dah weighing prosperity and power, the silver of the Silde weighing knowledge and power. But the power sought by the two nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Ul'dah prosperity was that of the justice and good, while the power that wrought Sildan knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul out of a man and rendering him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear. But riddle me this, my friend. Who writes these histories? And what does this say about the worlds within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know that in the war against Silde, Ul'dah and Almajon warriors fought side by side? Likely, you did not, and neither did I, until I encountered a faded passage in the ancient text buried deep in our archives. And yet, in the histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone at the same time deemed this particular truth less than convenient? But I have said enough already. Okay. This shit's getting deeper and deeper, kid. You don't say. It's not every day that someone comes to our halls to research Silde. As a fellow student of history, though, I am more than welcome to conversation. Beladian civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The two were fierce rivals, and when they came of age and their father passed, each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. With neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split their kingdom in two, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Silde. But not unlike the two proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Oh, that is fucked. That shocks, dude. Hildibrand, I found all the information. Did you find anything? My ever-loyal associate, tell me, what have you learned from your questioning of the scholars in these halls? That does a lot of fucking family drama is what it is. Indeed, as it happens, I have learned much the same. Let us take a moment to review and allow my peerless powers of deduction to work their magic. A war of succession divides the great civilization of Baladia, giving rise to the sibling nations of Ul'dah and Silde. The two nations coexist for some generations until ill blood boils over, culminating in outright war. Daunted by Ul'dah's superior military might, Silde employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens, alive and dead, into a fearsome undead legion. Yes, I believe I have it. The facts at hand have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our phantom thief is a descendant of doomed Silde, who seeks vengeance against those who reduced his countrymen to slavery zombies. I don't know. It seems like a bit of a stretch. To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there is but one course of action. We must find the Sultan statesman who conceived this dreadful stratagem and have him apologize to the thief in person for the suffering he was wrought. A brilliant plan, perhaps. You'd like to go find yourself a shovel and dig this statesman out of his grave yourself? Leaving aside this nonsense of spirits and specters, It appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Sildé. His garish garb is no doubt meant to evoke the silver scales of the fallen sultanate. This Sildén connection would also serve to explain the rare knowledge of the Baladian relics our thief clearly possesses. But what of the murder victims? What common thread amongst them could have incurred the ire of our adversary? A few people in the town spoke of a man sighted calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said he had a most frightening air about him. Wait, yes, it's coming to me. Of course, my keen investigator senses ring out with a voice loud and clear. This man Miss Ellie speaks of just might know something. You really should stop thinking so hard. You're like to strain a brain muscle, Miss Ellie. Who is this man and where might we find him? My sources identified the man as Gokaria, a traveling merchant known to the frequent horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? Gokaria? Did we meet that one? Is that the Lalafell dude that we met in the previous missions? Oh, I think it is. Said. Yes. If you got business, make it quick. My time's too valuable to waste chatting with every stranger who passes by. Forgive this, good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter of the Myrtle Eye. Never blinking, all saying you know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with just a few questions. Was it for love or money that you killed them? Yes, you, the thief of many faces. Bro, that's not the thief. He's too short. Me, a thief? What is this nonsense? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got the time for the patience for this mummery. Now, if you'll excuse me, an important client awaits. I thought I recognized that voice. Who's that? Oh shit! Hello! Lady Derilda, well met indeed. Pray tell, whatever brings you to these environs this fair evening? Why, I live here, you ham-headed half-wit. Inspector Brianian, this is an unexpected pleasure. Do you have some kind of business with my associate here? Pray tell. Gugaria, we can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. The handsome one? She's talking about Hildy, right? She talking about Hildy. She ain't talking about Brianna, you know that. But Lady Derilda, what about... Ah, yes, my dear Maria's name day present. I had in mind one of the prize pieces from Estame's latest seasonal collection. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or shall I eliminate the middleman and make the trip to Ul'dah myself? Oh, she's fucking threatening him, dude. What a bitch, dude. I'll say it just once more, Gugaria. I expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. They, yes, even the stupid one. Wow, she's talking about Hildy, dude. She's so mean. Why does everybody hate Hildy? Help me regain something truly priceless. Yes, something more valuable than any mere trinket. Alright, well, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. But you didn't hear from me, got it? I was looking into the killing on behalf of a client of mine. The thief's got himself some of that zombie dust the trader spurned, was it? And his cards speak of 5 victims. It got me thinking. Sold it. 5 victims. Aye, the Arbiters of Truth. What? The Arbiters of Truth. I am not familiar with the name. Aye, few would be, on account of them being something to seek in society, you know? Influential personages of the Sultanate, you see? Working from the shadows to keep false knowledge about the Ul'dah-Sildé conflict from the reaching the ears of the folk like you and me. False knowledge? Pray tell. Just what sort of knowledge might that be? Those balls. Don't make me say no more. I've got a family to feed. Bro, ain't nobody gonna know, dude. Just say it, dude. Just say it, bro. Ain't nobody watching, dude. Ain't nobody around here, dude. Just say it, dude. Fuck your family, dude. Just say it. Help us. Very well. Just tell us one thing. Who hired you, and where can we find him? Hob. His name's Hob. We heard what I said. He told me he was going to set sail for Limsa with his 5 best sellswords to guard his back. Said there was many prying eyes at the airship docks. Said he had a private ship docked and waiting for him at the Vesper Bay. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. Alright, a birdie told us. We'll use that, no problem. This man, Hob, must be one of the killer's targets. Doubtless he also knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the Arbiters are so secretive, they don't even know each other's true identities. Now, don't ask me how that all works, but... So it's a Squid Game kind of scenario, dude? Hobbs got high-ranking friends in the Brass Blades. Once he heard the victims had been all zombified, he panicked. Guess he knew that he'd be next. Thank you very much, my kind sir. Once again, the ancient man of art of the parley has procured for us a key to more soul of knowledge. Let us seek out this Hob fellow and see what he can share with us. Let us hurry. The man's life is in danger, even as we speak. Oh, damn, he doesn't want to go. But bro, forget your family. We'll find you a new one, I promise. Oh no! Wait, is that the prince that was gonna marry this one chick? Master Hob, is everything quite all right? No, stand back, Ellie. He's a zombie! I hunger for your brains. Damn, there's no saving the man. Arkaviun, do what you must. All right, I'll clap his cheeks. Easy clap. Wait, that's it? All I did was show him my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and he freaked out? Yes, my first-hand knowledge of zombie tells you this peculiar shade of green is unmistakably that of the undead. So see, we were a few moments late to the scene. A message, and then there was one. Who the fuck? Is he naked? Why is he naked? There it is again. Is something the matter, Inspector? Indeed, Nasher, there is. Ever since I picked up the trail of the Phantom Thief, I've had this fleeting sense. A sense that someone or something is watching us. The thief might be close at hand. We should be careful. For the moment, let us return to the report our findings to Miss Phyllis. Secret society, you know. Knowing the identities of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. I too had at best returned to the Mytholai. Let's meet up again after. I'll see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. I will do nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. Inspector, I'll go with her. Nashu! If you insist, Nashu, then I give my leave. But pray be wary, not just of the thief, but of Miss Ellie. She has quite the temper, as we both know. I don't think Ellie's gonna hit Nashu. No, I think Ellie would absolutely hit Hildibrand or hit Briardian, but she wouldn't hurt Nashu. Look at Nashu, she's so sweet and cute. Miss Ellie, there is something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe, and promise me that you will not attempt anything rash, as you did the time when the fiend took aim at my own life. But what is he to tell her? I love you? Your life? Inspector, the Costa del Sol, yes, that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? Yeah, it was crazy, dude. The fucking thief almost killed him. Yeah, that's right. There was nobody else but him. I'll be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the day when I may hear what it is you would share with me. A secret vow! Oh, consider my interest piqued as well. Good Inspector. Now let us be off. Miss Phyllis awaits a report. Oh, dude, is Briardian and Ellie, dude, are they gonna hook up, my guy? Shit, my boy's getting it in. All right, I'm here. A fourth victim. Thou have mercy. Were you able to glean aught of the connection of the other victims? The arbiters of truth? No, it cannot be. Somebody help! Oh no, what happened to Ellie? Miss Ellie, the voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what? Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man, I only thought to ask him a few questions before I knew this was happening. He was upon me. I could only... She hit him in the head with a bottle of wine? Master's braids with a conveniently placed bottle of mead, it would seem. Haha! Remind me not to get one on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, Nashu is not with you. She saw a figure lurking in the shadows, and we went off in pursuit before I could stop her. This is seeming a little sus. Could it possibly be Ellie? Or possibly be Nashu? Because this is a little weird. This man wears the armor of the Sultan's sworn squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. A bandit? Is that the dude? The thief of many faces. To think we have found a man like this. This is weird. Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more. By virtue of the gentleman's ingenious deductions and the lady's pugilistic puissance, I declare this case closed. There's no shot. I return this sachet to you, Miss Phyllis. While suggestion was appreciated, In the end, it proved superfluous to my cracking of the case. Oh no. While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value that you'd like to wantonly destroy? Bro, it was an accident, dude. Wait, what? A double face mask? What? What is the meaning of this? Ingenious. A double disguise, planted by the thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. This is Gigwe, one of my most capable men. I assigned to guard the vaults and outfitted him with an ample supply of damasking dust. It is inconceivable that the thief could so easily elude his grasp. Huh, that's kind of sus. Unless the thief was not wearing a mask. Was I right, dude? Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? There's no shot. Could it have been Ellie this whole time? She's been with us every step of the way. Could it have been Ellie this whole time? Of course. It all makes perfect sense. With the Phantom Thief to thank for her burgeoning readership and rise through the ranks of the Mythal, Miss Ellie could not bear to face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched the plan to... My lady, the vault has been breached. The wise man's whisper is gone. Damn it, dude. We had one job. For her foul crimes against the Sultanate, I hereby declare Ellie of Mythal, the thief of many faces and the enemy of the state. Deploy all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. Oh, dude, I hope we're wrong. And now, the game is truly afoot. Bah! What is the meaning of all this racket and rumpus? And just as we were about to make our triumphant return, isn't that so, Winkindu? This is like so many plot twists, dude. No! Don't hurt Nasu! Miss Ellie! Miss Ellie! That shadow you said you saw? I think it was just a dormouse. Wait! No! To think he literally stumbled a face first onto the second mask. His good fortune and truly knows no end. But not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. No, dude! Wait, he's just gonna leave the body behind like that? That's not the smartest thing to do. Somebody's gonna find Nasu's body. 100%. Like, he just left it out in the middle of the road. But alright, guys. This is what we're gonna call it. We started the final patch of the Hildibrand MSQ, or the Hildibrand storyline of A Realm Reborn. And it is getting twisted, because people think it is Ellie. Could it actually be Ellie, or is it another Skamaz? Is it another Jabate? I don't think it's Ellie. There's no shot, there's no way. But it makes a lot of sense. She's been with us every way. She's been with us every place we went. She's been there. So, it absolutely could be her. I hope not, though. But, we'll find out next time. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get notified when I post future content. And with all that said, guys, I will catch you all next time on the flip side. Peace.